how you would write a manifestation. So I felt inspired to make a video about some of the things that I found that have worked for me about manifestation. First off, I have a special journal that I've designated specifically for manifestation. It looks like this. Nothing too crazy. On the front it says, kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit. So I thought that it kind of fit the theme of a lot of the goals and a lot of the things I was trying to bring forth into my life. When I appointed this journal to be my manifestation journal, I smoke cleansed it with incense, and I made sure that I used it for nothing else but scripting. When I script, I talk about things as if they've already happened. Instead of saying, I will get the car of my dream, I would say something along the lines of, I am so grateful I finally have the car of my dreams. I like to get specific with my journaling and my scripting. If I'm gonna try to manifest a car into my life, and currently I'm not, I'm quite happy with the car that I have, but if I was trying to manifest a car into my life, I would get right down to the year, make, model, maybe even the color, if that was something that was really important for me. I like to do it that way because it makes things that much more real for me. I'm a very detail-oriented person. When I get this perfect picture in my head of what I want, it helps me feel that it's going to be that much more real, if that makes sense. Another tool that I use in manifestation is the third eye chakra candle from Bedside Glow on Etsy. They're an amazing business. Their candles all smell so incredible. This is actually the second one that I've ordered because I burned through my other manifestation candle really quickly. I did a lot of manifestation over the summer. This smell specifically, for me, is something that I associate with my manifestations. It kind of helps me get in that zone and the right headspace for manifestation a little bit more. But this doesn't have to be any kind of special candle. It could be maybe special lighting. It could just be a scent that makes you feel comfortable and gets you in like a really nice positive headspace. Whatever you feel. Maybe you're holding on to a special stuffed animal that helps you feel comforted. Anything that you need to put in your atmosphere to make you feel calm, comfortable, level-headed, grounded, because all of those things are important for manifestation. There's really no right or wrong way to manifest. It's really all about what you're thinking and what you're feeling. I think the hardest part of manifestation is just getting in that positive thinking headspace. Some people, they want to manifest $1 million. Other people think there's no way that they could ever obtain $1 million in their lifetime. They will just never see it. It's that negative thinking that limits people and limits the manifestation process. You have to think about things as if they already happened to you. I am a millionaire. And it sounds kind of funny. It's hard to get used to that thinking because you're not a millionaire. The whole point of your manifestation is trying to become a millionaire. So it's really hard to get into that mind space. Live your life as if you have everything you could ever need. That's what makes it real. You know what I'm saying? It's that positive thinking that makes the thing that you're trying to manifest your reality. That's something that I've struggled with because there are things that I want and things that I'm trying to achieve in life. Sometimes the universe sends me setbacks, and then I get to thinking that I will never get what I'm trying to manifest. But it's that thinking that is toxic, and it's that thinking that kind of holds you back from truly achieving what you're trying to get. Once we can kind of overcome that thinking, I feel like things kind of fall into place a little bit easier. Another thing is that you must be clear in your manifestations. Earlier I mentioned about how like when I'm scripting, I'll write things down like very specifically, like pop in every little detail. I'm loving myself on a Wednesday afternoon at 4:04 p.m. right? Even those little details I'll just put in, and then it's almost like a deja vu feeling because it's like, oh, wait a second, it's Wednesday at 4:04 p.m. and I actually feel this self-love. So it's almost like you kind of notice the parallels a little bit more once you do it that way, in my experience anyway. The reason that I bring this up again is because when you put those details into it, it kind of helps the universe get the full idea of what you're really asking for. When you leave things kind of open-ended or open to interpretation, I feel like there's always that little bit of potential for like a be careful what you wish for situation. Maybe you got what you were trying to manifest, or you have a version of something that you want or something you need, but maybe it's not quite what you wanted or needed. You know, granted, I would still be thankful in the event that, you know, you still got something you wanted or needed and it wasn't maybe 100% the way that you had imagined it. But I feel like that sometimes sets people up for being a little ungrateful. And that's okay, because we all go through times where we feel ungrateful and maybe unsatisfied with the hand that we've been dealt in life. But when we lead ourselves to that kind of thinking and that kind of feeling, like the ungratefulness, I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face towards the universe. It's like, oh, well, I gave you what you wanted. Isn't this what you were asking for? Situations like that, I feel like the more detail that you can put into things, the easier it is to kind of get what you want. Sometimes we don't always know what we want. Sometimes we think we know what we want, or we feel like we might want something, and then it's granted through manifestation, and you're like, oh, geez, maybe this isn't really what I needed at all. I'm thankful that I got it, but maybe I need things to be a little different. An important part of all of this process is self-evaluation. Never too late to look back, maybe in your journal, and say, wow, that's really what I wanted at that time. And maybe I got it, or maybe I got something slightly different, and maybe it wasn't quite what I needed. So it's okay to go back and evaluate things, kind of tweak your ideas, your manifestations a little bit if need be. Another thing I've learned is that you really can't hyperfix on your manifestation. Here's what I mean by that. There are some things in my life that I've tried to manifest. There's some goals that I've tried to achieve where I become obsessed. It's all I can think about. I wake up every morning wondering if this is going to be the day where I get what I want. And I wonder if I'm ever going to make it to where I want to be, because I feel like things just aren't moving along. Once you kind of lock yourself into saying, like, I will achieve this by this date, I feel like sometimes it kind of sets you up for feeling bad or disappointed when things don't quite work out that way. In the event that that should happen, just remember that the universe has the bigger picture, the bigger plan for you. What you need to do is put your manifestation out there, use whatever tools you need, whether it's crystals, candles, scripting, sigil work. Put that desire out there and then let the universe do its thing. It's okay to think about it every once in a while. It's okay to remind yourself of your manifestation. You know, keep on with your goals. Keep working with the universe to do whatever you might need to do on your end to get your manifestation going. Remember to just not rush it, not force anything. Look for little signs that the universe might send you. Maybe you see like a recurring number that might mean something, or you might see a symbol. You might see a lot of a certain color that might mean something. I do believe that the universe might send you little hints that things are coming your way, but you also can't be too fixated on it where you go looking for those little hints. And you can't be too fixated on when the manifestation is coming. You just have to trust that it's coming and find right timing. So I think that's about all